From a legendary Shelby Cobra to the well-balanced Oldsmobile 442W30, here are the fastest muscle cars from the 1960s that dominated the quarter mile. The 1966 Shelby Cobra 427 is a legendary car that has left an indelible mark on the world of performance automobiles. The car's engine, a 427 cubic inch V8, was one of the most powerful of its time. This massive engine produced an impressive 425 horsepower, making the Cobra 427 a beast on both the track and the street. This car could cover a quarter mile in just 11.5 seconds, reaching speeds of up to 120 miles per hour by the end of the run. The combination of lightweight construction and a powerful engine allowed the Shelby Cobra 427 to achieve incredible acceleration. Drivers were able to experience speeds that were almost unheard of at the time. The Shelby Cobra 427 was not just fast, it also had a distinct look with its curvy body and open cockpit. The 1969 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 is another muscle car that deserves attention for its performance and impact on the automotive world. Under the hood, it housed a 427 cubic inch V8 engine that was made entirely of aluminum. This engine was originally designed for racing, but Chevrolet decided to put it into a small number of Camaros. The result was a car that was both lightweight and extremely powerful. The Camaro ZL1 produced around 430 horsepower, though many believe that this number was underrated by the factory. This incredible power allowed the car to complete a quarter-mile run in just 12.1 seconds, reaching speeds of 116 miles per hour. The ZL1 became a legend in the muscle car community because of its rare and powerful engine. Only 69 of these cars were ever built, making them highly sought after by collectors today. The Camaro ZL1's aggressive styling and unmatched performance made it one of the most memorable cars of the late 1960s. The 1968 Dodge Charger RT Hemi is another example of a powerful muscle car that left a lasting legacy. This car was equipped with a 426 cubic inch Hemi V8 engine that delivered 425 horsepower. The Charger RT Hemi was known for its striking design, which included a long body and a distinctive front grille. On the performance side, the Charger could run a quarter mile in 13.5 seconds, reaching speeds of 105 miles per hour. Although it wasn't as fast as some of its contemporaries, the Charger made up for it with its bold design and massive engine. The Hemi engine became synonymous with power and performance, and the Charger RT Hemi was one of the cars that helped cement this reputation. The 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner 426 Hemi is a car that was designed to be a budget-friendly option for muscle car enthusiasts, but it quickly became known for its performance as well. The car was equipped with a 426 cubic inch Hemi V8 engine that produced 425 horsepower. This engine made the Roadrunner a serious contender in quarter-mile races, allowing it to cover the distance in just 12.9 seconds and reach speeds of 111 miles an hour. Despite being marketed as an affordable muscle car, the Roadrunner could hold its own against more expansive competitors. The car's design was simple and focused on performance, which appealed to many buyers who wanted a no-frills, high-power vehicle. The 1964 Pontiac GTO is often considered the first true muscle car, and it played a crucial role in defining the era of high-performance street cars. It came with a 389 cubic inch V8 engine that produced 348 horsepower when equipped with a tri-power carburetor setup. This powerful engine allowed the GTO to achieve impressive performance figures for its time. The car could complete the quarter-mile run in just 13.1 seconds, reaching speeds of 103 miles per hour by the end of the run. This level of performance made the GTO a dominant force both on the street and on the drag strip during the mid-1960s. The 1969 Ford Mustang Boss 429 is another legendary car that left a lasting mark on the muscle car world. This car was originally built to meet homologation requirements for NASCAR, but it quickly proved to be a potent performer on the drag strip as well. The Boss 429 was powered by a 429 cubic inch V8 engine that produced 375 horsepower. Although this number might seem lower than some of its competitors, the Boss 429's engine was designed for high revving performance, and it excelled in high-speed conditions. The car could complete a quarter mile in 13.3 seconds, reaching speeds of 107 miles per hour. And this performance made the Boss 429 a serious contender in the world of muscle cars, and it earned a reputation as one of the most powerful Mustangs ever built. The 1967 Chevrolet Corvette L88 is another car that stands out in the history of muscle cars. This car was essentially a race car that was sold to the public, and it featured a number of performance upgrades that made it one of the fastest cars of its time. The L88 Corvette was powered by a 427 cubic inch V8 that produced an official 430 horsepower, but many believe that the actual output was much higher. The car's lightweight body and powerful engine allowed it to achieve incredible performance figures. It could complete a quarter-mile run in just 12.5 seconds, reaching speeds of 116 miles per hour by the end of the run. The L88 Corvette's combination of power and speed made it a formidable competitor on the drag strip, and it quickly gained a reputation as one of the fastest production cars of the 60s. The L88 Corvette was designed with racing in mind, and this is reflected in many of its features. The 1969 Dodge Super Bee 446 pack is a classic example of a muscle car that was built for performance on the drag strip. This car was part of Dodge's lineup of mid-size muscle cars, and it quickly became known for its powerful engine and impressive acceleration. The Super Bee was equipped with a 440 cubic inch V8 engine that featured three 2-barrel carburetors, a setup known as a six-pack. This engine produced 390 horsepower, which gave the Super Bee the ability to cover a quarter mile in just 13.3 seconds. By the end of the quarter-mile run, the car could be traveling at 106 miles per hour, which was considered very fast at that time. The Super Bee's combination of power and speed made it a favorite among drag racers, and it was often seen at drag strips across the country during the late 60s. The 1969 Plymouth GTX 440 is another muscle car that made a big impact in the late 1960s. The GTX was marketed as a luxury muscle car, offering performance and comfort that appealed to a wide range of buyers. Under the hood, the GTX is powered by a 440 cubic inch V8 engine that produced 375 horsepower. This engine allowed the GTX to achieve impressive performance figures with a quarter-mile time of 13.7 seconds and a top speed of 105 miles per hour. While the GTX was slightly slower than the Super Bee, it made up for it with its more refined interior and smoother ride. The GTX was designed to offer the best of both worlds, with enough power to compete with other muscle cars on the drag strip, but also with enough comfort to be used as a daily driver. The 1968 Oldsmobile 442 W30 was Oldsmobile's entry into the highly competitive muscle car market. The 442 W30 was designed to offer a well-balanced blend of power and handling. The car was powered by a 400 cubic inch V8 engine that produced 360 horsepower. This engine gave the 442 W30 the ability to cover a quarter mile in 13.9 seconds, reaching a top speed of 103 miles per hour by the end of the run. While the 442 W30 was not the fastest muscle car on the market, it was praised for its handling and overall performance. The car featured a well-tuned suspension system and a solid chassis that helped it handle corners better than many of its competitors. Hey, that's it for today's episode. Don't forget to give this video a like and also subscribe to our channel for more great content.